Alright, today we are going to talk about something that is extremely fun. It's called systems of linear equations. When you look at this system, unlike some of the other ones we did where you just have to straight add and subtract, you can see here that there's a 2x and a 1x here. Whenever there's nothing in front of here, there's a 1. Basically, we can just draw the 1x in there. And we have a 1y, we could draw the 1 in there if you want to see it, and 2y. These numbers in front of the variables, neither of them are the same. In order for systems of equations to work properly, we have to eliminate one of them. So let's we have to eliminate one of them, which means one of them has to be positive and one of them has to be negative, and they have to be the same number. So to get 1 to negative 2, we have to multiply it by negative 2. So let's just multiply this by negative 2. All we have to do with the top equation is bring it down. We have 2x minus y equals 15. On the bottom equation, however, we're multiplying and distributing here, and then we're distributing here, and then we're distributing here, and it makes a nice three little rainbows for those of you guys. So we have negative 2 times 1 comes out to negative 2x, because any times the signs are different, with a negative and a positive, the answer is going to be negative. So again, we have a negative 2 times a positive 2, which means it's going to come out to negative 4y, and it's all going to equal a negative times a positive, negative 2 times 5, which comes out to negative 10. And now we're going to add these two things together. Put a little addition sign here. We're going to add these two equations together. And what happens is when you have a positive 2x and a negative 2x, these cancel out. Positive 2 plus negative 2 cancel, so we basically get rid of the x's here. We have a negative 1y plus a negative 4y, which comes out to negative 5y. And it's all going to equal 15 plus negative 10. Well, if you have $15 and then you spend 10 of it, you end up with only $5 left. And now to get rid of a negative 5, you always have to divide by the number next to the variable to get rid of it. So we'll divide by negative 5, divide by negative 5, and y is going to equal negative 1. So now we found y. We know what y equals. And we have to go back to this original equation up here. Sorry, I didn't draw that very well. Go back to this original equation up here and rewrite it to solve for x. So we have 2x minus y equals 15. All I did right there was recopy the equation 2x minus y equals 15. And now we rewrite it again. We go 2x, except we leave out the y this time. We're gonna substitute something in for the y equals 15. And we know from what we just solved that y equals negative 1. And so right here we're gonna put in the negative 1. And just remember, just like in English, in math, you can't have a double negative. We have a negative here and a negative here. Whenever you have two negatives right next to each other, only when they're right next to each other, you make that into a positive. So the problem is going to change into 2x, and instead of negatives now, it's going to become plus 1. So the only thing that changes is these two negatives become a plus, and the 1 stays the same, and it still equals 15. Now we have 2x plus 1 equals 15, and in order to get the x by itself, we first have to get rid of this thing right here. So we subtract 1 from both sides, and we have 2x equals 15 minus 1, which is 14. And then to get the x all the way by itself, we have to get rid of the thing that's right next to it. And since it's 2 times x, we have to do the opposite of the times, which is division. And 14 divided by 2, x equals 7. And so we know that x equals 7 and y equals 1. And to write that as a final answer, we have to put it in coordinate form. So we put the parentheses here. And the x goes first and then the y. So the x is 7 and the y is negative 1. Now that you've had some time to digest this and how to solve a system of equations, I want you to try those two practice problems.